Hey, hello everyone. It's really great to see you back onto my channel. And in this video, let's discuss about something which might be really important for you, especially at this point in time. So for anyone who does not know me, although if you're watching my videos, you would know me. If there is anyone who does not know me, my name is Farrukh. I'm from Pakistan and I'm serving as a certified Pro90d speech coach, working with clients all over the world, helping them change their speech and take it towards the next level. Now, stuttering, stammering, everything is something that I struggled with for a long period of time, where there would be some times where I would really find it hard to get even a single word or a single sentence out. But the Pro90d speech system helped me get from that place up to this place. And now I'm helping my clients and students from all over the world do the same. So if you're looking for a one-on-one hold of me, we have some links down there in the description that you can check. Now, let's move straight on to the content and the main topic of this video. You might find yourself in many speaking situations where you start to feel nervous, where you start to feel anxious, where you start to anticipate a lot, where you start to fear the fact that you would get stuck, that you would have a hard time speaking. And all of a sudden, your body starts to shiver, your hands start shivering, your hands start sweating, and you become extremely nervous and extremely anxious. Does that ever happen to you? And does that make you, or does that have a negative impact on your speech? Does that in itself make you rush, make you speak fast, make you get stuck, make you stumble over your words? If that is the case, this video is for you. So in this video, I'm going to give you those 3 ways that you can use to counter that anxiety and start moving in the direction towards smooth, excellent and amazing speech, and towards becoming a more relaxed, cool and calm person in every speaking situation, so that you can say whatever you want, whenever you want, and in the way that you want. So the first thing, let's talk about anxiety a bit. What is anxiety? Anxiety is something which is very natural. Anxiety exists naturally. So whenever we have an event coming up that is big, and we start to prepare for it, we start to go into that event. For example, we have a presentation, we have to do a stand-up, we have to speak somewhere. So our body naturally starts feeling some sort of anxiety because it starts to prepare for that event. The body becomes ready for that event to happen, and for it to become ready, it starts to become a bit anxious. So that is something which is very natural going into any speaking situation or any big speaking situation. All right. But now what we have to do, the first step that I'm going to give you, is to reframe that anxiety into excitement. The first step is to reframe that anxiety into excitement. Now, what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that is anxiety and excitement are almost the same emotions. Anxiety and excitement are almost the same emotions. Anxiety gets you down, excitement builds you up. So the next time you go into a speaking situation and you start to feel anxious, don't say you're anxious. Say that you're excited about that event. Say that you're excited going into that speaking situation. Say that you're excited to give that presentation. Say that you're excited for that interview. You're excited to be a part of that meeting. You are excited to speak up. So whenever you catch yourself being anxious, you don't say that you're anxious. You reframe that anxiety into excitement, because that emotion would start to build you up. All right? And the emotion which exists naturally, now you're using it to your advantage. Instead of letting that emotion that we call anxiety get you down, you're reframing it into excitement and using it to build your speech up. So then you can use that excitement, energy to use your new speaking style, to speak with more inflections, to use more of your hands, to use more facial expressions, to really get your whole body, your whole self involved into what you're saying. So I want you to use that energy. First of all, reframe that anxiety into excitement, and then use that excitement energy to speak exactly the way how you want to speak. So this is the first way. Reframe the anxiety into excitement. Say that you're excited about something. You're excited going into that situation. All right. So moving on towards the second way, there is a law called acting your way into feeling. Acting your way into feeling. Now, this is also something that you can search up on the web. It simply means even if you're not feeling relaxed, act relaxed. Even if you're not feeling relaxed, just act relaxed. Even if you're feeling the most anxious in this world, excited. Even if you're feeling the most anxious in this world, maybe you go up on stage, maybe you're speaking somewhere. So what you do, you ask yourself, all right, I am feeling that anxiousness or excitement from the inside, but how would I act if I were relaxed? So you just ask yourself, all right, I'm feeling that anxiety, but how would I act if I was relaxed? And then you would start to get the answers. Maybe if I was relaxed, I would be smiling more, maybe. I would be using my hands more. I would be just moving more while I'm speaking, going from here to there, moving from here to there, going into the audience, going out of the audience. So you start to get those answers. Maybe I would be speaking slow. Maybe I would be extending more of my words. Maybe I would be pausing more. So you would start to notice that you would start to get these answers. If you just ask yourself, how would I act if I was relaxed right now? I'm not, but how would I act if I was? Then you act in that exact same way. All right? Even if you're not feeling relaxed, you act as if you're very relaxed. So even if you're not relaxed from the inside, from the outside, you start to speak slow. You start to extend out more of your words. You start to move around a bit. You start to use more facial expression. You start to smile more. So you start to do all of those things which you would do if you were relaxed. And guess what would happen? Once you keep doing that, in some moments, you would start to feel relaxed as well. Remember what I said at the start? This law is called acting your way into feeling. The way you act will impact the way how you feel. So even if you're not feeling the way how you want to feel, acting the way how you want to act would make you feel the way how you want to feel. All right? So just at the start, act as if you are relaxed. So whenever you go out to speak in a meeting, whenever you go out to speak somewhere, as I said, even if you're not feeling that way, act as if you're very, very relaxed and see what happens. All right? See what happens. And then after that, just write into the comment section of this video what happened to you when you did that. All right? So the second way, act your way into feeling. Even if you're not feeling relaxed, act relaxed. Now, moving on towards the next way, last but not the least. Now, these are not the only ways. I'm going to give you more and more ways in the next few videos. But these three ways I found to be the most important for myself and for most of my clients that I've been working. All right. When you go out to speak somewhere, ask yourself, when are you most anxious? Like, when is the time in that speaking situation when you are the most anxious, when you are the most nervous? At the start, right? So at the start, the people are the most anxious. And that is where they really start to rush, they really start to fumble, they really start to get stuck, they really start to repeat their words, and then they get worried about it, they get worried about why this is happening, and then their speech starts to spiral down and down and down. And you yourself know that if you can start off well, if you can somehow start off well, then the rest of the speech gets a lot easier, and it generally goes very, very well. So it's mostly about getting yourself into a good amount of flow at the start, and then it would take care of itself. Like then you would get into a good amount of flow. So what are some of the things that I especially want you to do at the start? And believe it or not, even if you don't take anything else from this video, take this one. Start super duper slow as you start. Start super duper slow as you start. I'm not even saying start slow. Start super slow. Because you would have had a habit of speaking really, really fast. So even if I ask you to speak slow, you might still end up on towards the faster side. But if I ask you to speak super slow, you would end up more towards the slower side. So whenever you get started speaking somewhere, first of all, get yourself into a good, relaxed amount of flow by going super slow at the start. And the way you can go super slow is to extend more of your words at the beginning. Now, how you can extend more of your words, I have done a few videos on that. You can check out those videos on my YouTube channel. All right. So try to extend more of your words and try to go super slow at the start. So I'll just give you an example. For example, you're getting started speaking somewhere, you can start like, all right, so it's really, really great to see everybody right here. I'm very thankful and very grateful for you all to be a part of this meeting. And we'll have some real fun in this meeting. And I'll just share a few points, maybe 4 or 5, that I want you to keep in mind. And if you start to work on those points, it would sound really, really good. So the first point is, so you see how I'm starting? I'm really extending out more. I'm stretching my words more. I'm going super slow at the start so that I can get myself into a good amount of flow. And as I said, it's just about getting yourself into that flow. Once you would find yourself in the flow, then your speech would really start to flow. But in order to get into that flow, it's really important to start off super slow so that you get into a flow. So start off super slow so you get into a flow. Wow, it's rhyming. All right. So that is what I want you to do. Then once you get into a flow, then you can just smoothly extend and blend your words, breathe, extend and blend, and just go on. All right. Speaking about breathing, this is also something that I want you to do a lot, especially when you're feeling anxious, especially at the start, because you would often notice that when the people become anxious, when they become nervous, they often start to run out of breath. And when they run out of breath, it becomes very hard to speak. Because you would often find that the people who have a hard time speaking, they mostly usually have a hard time breathing as well. So breathe more at the start. Try to breathe and extend. All right, so what I would talk about in this meeting today are a few points, and in those points, what I want you to do, so you make yourself relax, you're just getting yourself into a flow. So what I want you to do, extend more, breathe more, go super slow, and in fact, move yourself a lot as well. Not a lot, but move yourself as well. Like move your hands, move around. Because once you move your hands, once you move around, what you are doing is that you're releasing some of that energy that you might keep inside you that might make you anxious. So you're just releasing that energy. So move and move slow, speak slow, and breathe. And once you get yourself into a good amount of flow, then you can just ease up into the speech and go at your own pace. But start off super slow. That's really, really important. All right. All right, so I would really want you to kindly like, share, and subscribe more and more so that these videos can reach out to more and more of those people who really, really need them. All right. So if you're looking to get a one-on-one hold of me, I can really help you accelerate your progress to smooth speech, because with my own experience and with the experience of working with so many clients all over the world, I know exactly what would work for you and how to get you to where you want in the fastest way that is possible. I can give you more accountability, I can give you laser focused feedback, more encouragement, more accountability, and all of these can make you reach where you want much, much faster. So if you are looking for that, I have shared some links in the description. Kindly do check them out. We are also offering some very, very special discounts and very, very special prices for working one-on-one with me. So if you're looking for that, now is the right time. So I hope to see you inside the system. Maybe I hope to see you working with me, and I hope to see you in our next video. May you be blessed. Thank you.